How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to some more Animal Crossing Welcome Luxury. Today is December 1st, meaning it can start snowing, but the snow does not actually stick, I think, until sometime next week. So, fortunately, do have a few days to go yet. But once it snows, we will have some snowman to build, and perhaps some other exciting things. There is also some new fish, and I think one new bug to collect. I'm not sure about that one. But there's some fun stuff to look forward to, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, we'll just play around, see what's all... How do they know what you have? But sure, she can have it. I played yesterday, and... still a little confused about how she knew I had the shirt. I planted 2 red roses next to each other. When did my house expand? Oh, that must have been the other day. Which I got from an orange and a purple rose, which were the ones not right here. But I'm a little confused as to why these two never grow anything. Unless it's that white one in front of the tree that maybe they grew? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But here's hoping that these 2 new red ones will make a blue rose, because I don't know what to do at this point. The blue rose just does not want to spawn, and I'm convinced at this point that the game just doesn't like me. Because I think... Hang on a second. Looks like we got another orange lily right here. I don't know if this was here the other day or not. But I'm watering it just in case it decides to spread. Alright, this is... Well, these are the 2 supposed hybrid red roses. Now, I have no idea whether or not they're actually the hybrid reds. It's gonna be perhaps a rough few days deciding. Well, the rose is gonna decide whether or not it wants to give me a blue variant. So, hopefully, who is this? Oh, the sheep girl. Honestly, if she decides to leave, sure. I don't mind. But, I don't know. I mean, on one hand, she's been there since the start. All my villagers have been here from the start. But I just don't know how I feel about some of them. If I had to pick one I really liked for certain, Maple. She seems sweet. Myra's not bad. Camel Frog is kind of on the side. Same with Chatter. I like that he looks like cheese. But that's about it. Maple, this is a horrible hiding spot. Why you can't just peek out like that. That was not a good job hiding, but whatever she thinks. I don't know what the deal is with the pansies either. I don't know if you need to have fertilizer to increase the chance of getting hybrids. I don't know for certain how that all works. But I would imagine you don't need the fertilizer, because I know I've gotten hybrids without the fertilizer. So, I don't know. I don't really know for certain how that all plays out. And with Welcome Luxury, I don't think anything with flowers was changed, really, aside from the gold rose getting that neat little rainbow covering. I can't think of anything else that's really changed. Yeah, as far as I know, the flower mechanics should be exactly the same as they were in normal New Leaf. Almost got away, but bumped into her, and I found her. Alright. Where might the sheep be? Oh, mushroom. Also, that's a little strange. There's a mushroom still here. Unless it just is leftover from November. That'd explain it. That was a very easy game of hide and seek, and I don't know why that is. But I got a cabin bed, which I think is something I have. But you know, it's the thought that counts. Oh, thought she was going to ask to come over in like a half hour, but evidently not. And I haven't seen the fossils lately, so I don't know what the deal is with those. Alright, purple for Hugh. Anyone watching this, if you also want to keep track of what everyone wants in case I forget, that'd be very delightful. Excuse me, because I will likely forget to write down what Hugh wants, and I will forget which video I found out that he wants something purple. So, if there's someone out there who just happens to watch me talking with all my villagers and like, hey, Hugh wants something purple, I'm just going to comment this every video and total up what everyone wants for their present so I can help counter-identify every single detail or something, you know, just so I know what I should all be getting. Sure. Also, how do they know about, like, why do you keep dancing? How do they know about my slots? In a different context, that might sound a little strange, but I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oops. Alright, Maple. Let's go inside my home for approximately 10 seconds, and then I'll leave you. Because that's what good manners do. Alright. So, for the house tour, I'm going to show Maple this. This. Sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. I'm a tad bit hungry, but it's okay because food will come shortly after this. Alright, I think she's seen enough. Okay, time for you to leave. Alright, you know, since she asked politely, I'll show her one more room. Oh yeah, the harvest room. I didn't actually forget about this. I'm just acting all surprised so that she's inspired. Yep, that's true. My mirror, it always keeps me Gucci. And I don't know what this channel's about. Wonder if Maple wants to watch. Watch the TV with me. She's thinking. I already showed you rooms, Maple. You need to be satisfied with what I've shown you. Also, I'm going to leave that TV on for the time being. Guess we'll go in this room now. Yeah, that's right, I expanded this. I'm thinking this will probably be for the Jingle furniture. Alright, now she's seen enough. So yeah, left room will be for Jingle. Right room, I don't know. I do want to have the Alpine room somewhere. Gorgeous furniture, I wanted to put upstairs, which I still might rearrange some stuff. Honestly, maybe I'll put the Jingle stuff upstairs. I feel like that's a good spot for it. But we'll see. Don't know for certain where everything should go. Alright, now, for those of you curious about the new fish for this month, let me take a peek quick. New bugs, start off, just the dung beetle, and those are the ones that push the snowballs around, so I unfortunately cannot get those at the moment. One is a pond smelt, which is a very small size and available from the river, and it looks like everything else is available from the sea, and it is going to be teeny, medium, and huge, being the sea butterfly, the squid, and the oarfish. And from the river, there's a huge shadow, which is the stringfish, but that is only available from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or 9 a.m., excuse me. So this could potentially be a pond smelt. Do we think it is? Does not say tiny. Alright. And I still do have room for some other little fishies, so I'm gonna go take a little stroll along the beach and see what I can come up with. Alright. And maybe I'll talk to Gulliver if I'm really feeling like it. Although there are some days I just don't really want to talk to him because I don't like him. There are some days I do like him. Alright, do you want to tell me what you want for Toy Day? Okay, I guess not. I don't know if there's like a friendship requirement that you need to get said Toy Day information. I would assume I'm probably pretty high with most of my villagers that they should be willing to share that information with me. However, I don't know with 100% certainty if that's the case. And I'm going to try and do this without goggling. However, I do not feel any shame in if I have to goggle the answer, because my country knowledge is very poor. Apparently there's a, I think I said this in a previous video, but I'm pretty sure there's an ice cavern quote from Ocarina of Time, and I don't know, like, if that's only something for the winter, that'll say that, or how exactly you get him to say that. Well, that was surprisingly easy. So, I don't... Is America a thing in Animal Crossing? I don't fully understand some of the Animal Crossing logic. But maybe it's best that I don't understand, you know? Alright, take a peek up here, see if I can find anything. Teeny, so I'm not looking for something that tiny, or that huge. Medium-sized is gonna be a squid, which I think this is medium, question mark. Yeah, it's a squid. Hang on a second. Oh, okay, so you can catch the squid from June onwards, which obviously I started playing during the summer, so much for that. Do I have a stringfish then? No, I can't have a stringfish. And I still don't have that tuna, which I'm thinking is maybe not gonna happen anytime soon. but you never know. Now, with everything all being said and done with fishing for now, I would like to go to Main Street and we'll check out all the shops, and maybe I'll come back and talk to some more of my villagers just to get some Toy Day information, but I don't really have anything majorly planned for this video then. But I probably should go to the museum first, just in case I accidentally sell this guy. Because that'd be a slight pain in the butt, depending on how rare this thing is. And apparently dung beetles are only available from 5 PM onwards to 8 AM. So, I do have a few months to actually go out catching one. But, you know, I like donating things as soon as possible, so mayhaps I will have to, I don't know where I was going with that. But I still need a bag worm as well, which is common, which I don't understand why I'm struggling to find one. Now granted, I don't spend the entire video shaking trees, but still, it's a little strange that I can't find any. And I still need an ant and a fly, which the ant's really easy. You just gotta put down some candy. And then for a fly, you need rotten fruit or turnips, which really shouldn't be that difficult to find something that's rotting, especially in this town. Just kidding, don't tell my animals that. They'll probably leave. What are these? I think I'm good. Alright, so our first piece of Jingle furniture is the Jingle table. And our second piece is either going to be the wallpaper or the flooring. And I actually don't remember what either of them look like, because I've been playing a lot of New Horizons, and the Christmas furniture in that game is mostly what stuck with me, so I'm very curious to see what these are going to look like. And I don't know what's for sale in the Gracie section either, so that'll be a nice little surprise as well. Alright, I guess we're getting the Jingle flooring today. And that's what's nice about your first day playing in December. You'll get for sure 2 pieces of Jingle furniture. A little expensive though, but that's okay. And now to check out Gracie Grace's shop. Hopefully there's some good stuff, but ooh. Alright guys, after the video I'm gonna be going on a shopping spree. I'm gonna be emptying my bank account for sure, but that's okay. I just hope I have enough money to cover a majority of the furniture. Alright, so with the fertilizer again, I'm going to try getting a blue rose out of those 2 red ones down by the lighthouse. And I'm just going to keep on doing that until at some point the game is bound to give me the blue rose. Or it's not bound by anything, but it should give me it because I'm being very nice to the flowers, and I just deserve it, you know? I think I've been really nice with my flowers, and a blue rose growing in town here would be just the thing the town needs to survive. And our first piece of Santa attire is the Santa hat. There we go. I already look like Santa. I didn't see any clothing up there that I was really interested in Gracie's, so probably... Actually, there might be some good stuff this month. I don't know. Thought there was like a motorcycle jacket or something, but I don't know what I'm really thinking of. Alright. Well, that was a delayed reaction. Just keep on adding exclamation points. No? I don't know what my animals' deals are that they just... Why did she... Why do you have a lemon in your house? Just sitting around. That's really gross. And I don't trust my villagers with being cleanliness. But anyways, I'm sure she had her reasons for having a lemon. Reasons that might not be sanitary, but still reasons nonetheless. Cosmos? No. Cosmos? No. You know what? I'm planting them here anyways. Alright. I don't know if there's really any good spot to put the fertilizer, so I think just here works. Alright. And now... Oh, that's a time capsule. Who is this? Chatter? Yep. I don't know where Barreled and... What's his face are? Mac are. Probably somewhere lost in the museum. And when my villagers go in the museum, they tend to never come out until a few days later, which might be tomorrow, where I find them again, and they act like they've just been around town the entire time. So I don't really know what the deal is, and I don't really care to know either. I do want to keep the TV, but everything else in here I kind of don't care about. Oh, maybe the mushroom. You know what? I'm just going to throw everything in storage. Why not? Except I need to get rid of these mushrooms because they do not serve any purpose whatsoever. Alright. Oh boy. Mac's trying to break in as usual. I don't understand what makes my villagers think it's okay that they can just barge on in, you know? Stop calling me honey. Alright, so I'm gonna check this room out. And... yeah, that's right, this is my balloon room. Shoot. Oh, that's right. Stupid Mac. Not even following me. Alright, let me see what is in my top room, because if there's room up here, maybe I'll make this the jingle room? Or is this the Halloween stuff? Son of a biscuit. I don't know where to put the gorgeous stuff. Unless I make my main room the gorgeous room. Which might just be what I do. I didn't have it, you just sort of barged in on me. Stupid. I was gonna say stupid Mac, but that's a little mean, and he probably didn't know any better, so I'm gonna say confused Mac. Also, what do you want for Toy Day? Well, I didn't know that, but it's good to always hear about my animals' gossip. And where to put this lemon tree, I don't know. So, what do you want for Christmas? Yeah, you said this before. Just tell me what you want for Toy Day. I don't know why she wanted a common floor when it's literally a common floor, but she's paying me big bells for it. You're welcome. Alright, back to the lemon tree. We'll see if it grows here. No, not there. Here. If it doesn't grow, I don't really care. But I can probably sell some of these mushrooms, get myself a little profit, and then we'll do a mini shopping spree. And as for actually putting it down in this video, I am not going to do so because I am currently undecided whether or not I want to make my main room the gorgeous furniture room, which I know in my other town, my gorgeous furniture is all upstairs, which I really like it in that spot. But just for something different, mayhaps I'll throw it all somewhere else. Now, let me look at new leaf gorgeous set. And I'm going to see the pricing, because that'll give me a decent idea on what I need to spend for all this. Okay, it's not... Yeah, it's kind of terrible pricing. Okay. We'll just see how much I actually end up spending. It is probably going to be a lot, because I really like the gorgeous set. But I think it'll be worth it, you know? It's got to be worth it. Okay. Nothing over here. I think maybe $1 million would be a decent spot to start. But we'll see. That's another sea bass, yay. Okay, this has potential. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. What are you doing? Look at the bloody blob. Bob, not blob. What are you doing? Look at it. Okay. And there's our bitterling. Our sea butterfly. Why did I think that was a bitterling? Is bitterling... Wait, hang on a second. Is bitterling even... No, it's not. Why did I think that was a bitterling? I don't know.
It's me in my old age. Things are really starting to get to me.
Alright, so I have 99, 99, 99, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, let me just purchase what I all can purchase for today. If anyone in the comments is like, bro, you shouldn't be spending all your money on that, dude. You should be saving it all up so you can buy a bigger house, man. Oh. Well, then I'm going to say, listen, I don't want to do that. I want to be spendy. I want to spend all my money on stuff. Alright. So, if you are not a fan of big spending, this may disturb you. Oh, my poor bank account. Oh, there's some of you that's gonna be like, that's all you got in your account, bro. You're so poor, man. That's what I imagine at least one of my viewers sounds like. Who knows, maybe that could be you watching right now. And then you'll comment, that's me, bro. Get out of my way. I always find it weird that they always have to, like, tell you what the second floor is. Like, the first floor I can understand, they're greeting you for this store, but why does he always need to greet you on the second floor too? Okay. Yeah. That doesn't sound fair at all, but I want all this stuff, so I'm buying it all. That doesn't sound fair at all. Why is a wall thingy so expensive? A clock. I do not regret any of my purchases, although that was very expensive for 7 items, but that means what? There's only, is it 6 more items to go? So overall, I wish I didn't have to spend so much money. Granted, it is very easy to make money in this game. I'm just too lazy most of the time. But maybe that'll change one of these days. We shall see. But I want to thank you guys all for watching, and hope you have a good rest of your day.